So I spoke to a follower of mine recently, and she brought up diabetic wounds and cuts. I didn't know what that was at first, but for her, I did my research on this, and something like that is very serious. That's why I stress so much about keeping your blood sugar low and stable. Definitely want to stay away from the carbohydrates for now, in the ultra processed foods, especially because over a period of time, when you have ultra processed foods, triggers insulin, triggers your blood sugar, and over a long period of time, you will not only gain weight, but you will also go into this issue as well, which is diabetic wounds and cuts. So what happens is your blood sugar is so high that it's causing damage to your nerves and your blood vessels, and that's actually reducing or limiting the supply of blood going into your body parts. And when I looked this up, it actually opened my eyes to how people get certain limbs removed when they're diabetic, and that's something that you don't want to get into. You don't want to go that far into it. That's why I said when you're doing stuff like that, it gets worse, 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 and worse. And you probably don't want to be on that side of the fence when it comes to diabetes. So that's why I talk about doing fasting. That's why I talk about consuming more protein and lower carb vegetables. Probably even go on a ketogenic diet if you need, or a carnivore diet, something that's low in carbohydrates. And it's not because carbohydrates are bad. It's just that they could be bad when your insulin levels and blood sugar levels are already high, because carbohydrates trigger insulin the highest and triggers your blood sugar the highest out of any other, how would you say it, macro food or micronutrient food. Yeah. So that's what will happen if you consume carbohydrates. Once again, not the bad. It's just it could be bad for you in that sense.